Hey everyone, it's Jim Ruddy, founder of Uplift Media. Just wanting to do a quick video tutorial because I've noticed a couple of things just in witnessing my wife and even kids using Uplift that maybe is more common than I realize. First of all, most of the time they are accessing our newest updates by looking at their notifications and it'll take you straight to a particular post, which is fine. The issue is if that's the only way you're accessing us, you're not getting the full experience. And so, first thing I'd like to show you is at the very bottom of my screen, you'll see one, two, three, four, five, six icons. On the far left-hand side, you see the home icon. In the middle, you see marketplace and groups. If you click on groups, it'll show you a list of groups that you either manage or belong to. You can see I've got one that's a Star Wars group. You've got one that was made for my grandmother when she passed. You got a Tarleton page because that's where one of my kids goes to school. But we're going to click on the Uplift Media page. When you do that, you're actually coming to our page and not just responding to an individual post. You can leave it on recent activity and it'll show you all the most recent stuff as far as, what was posted and who's been commenting. I like to switch it, you don't have to though, to newest posts. And when you do that, it'll show you not only it won't really show you that someone commented on something from 30 days ago. It'll show you all the newest good news that's been posted. Sometimes they're one and the same, but a lot of times there's a little bit of a different result. The other thing I've noticed is um, in our About section, we make it pretty clear what our mission statement is to share good news and to combat the constant negativity all over social media. But part of doing that is we go out, we search for the content, we share it with you guys. And our ask of you is to be interactive, not only to comment on it, react to it, but to share it yourself. If you see something on our page that you like, we'd love for you to share it. And then the next thing we typically would like to see from you guys is that you, as you come across good news, are sharing it on our page. And that's what I don't know if most of you know how to do. So this is a quick tutorial on how to share a YouTube post. And if you're on Facebook and you find something you want to share, how to share a Facebook post as well. So let's start with Facebook. If we were to go, for instance, to the videos section,
Get an eagle.
and here's a Nate Bargatze's comedy routine. Not something we would typically post, but just for example purposes. If you were to want to get this approved, it does have to go through an approval process. On the right-hand side here, you see a thumbs up, you see a comment bubble, and then you see an arrow and then copy paperclip. What we're going to do is copy, hit the paperclip, and we're going to go back to the group. Go to the main page where it says write something. We're going to click there. We're going to put our finger where it says create a public post, and we're going to hold our finger down until we see the bubble that says paste. When I paste that, it automatically shows you a preview of the video below it. And you can actually erase the link once that appears because it's memorized the link, and then you can just say something about it. You could say wholesome. Let me see if I can spell this right. Wholesome Nate video. And then you would hit post. I'm not going to do that for this example because, again, this doesn't exactly fit what we're looking for. Um, Comedy's good, but we're not looking for a whole comedy routine. We're looking for a very short and uplifting type thing. And if for any reason we reject something you post, we will send you a quick note and tell you why. Short of it being completely inappropriate or just not fitting, or aligning with the content that we want, we're going to approve pretty much everything. Okay, so the post button's in the top right hand corner here in blue. let's just pretend I posted that because I'm not actually going to do it. I'm going to discard that one. I will post something real quick from YouTube and then I'll delete it. Here,
You guys Pokemon fans?
this is a guy I watch fairly regularly. He's a very wholesome vendor that goes to Pokemon events and he really interacts well with kids and gives them free stuff and is very encouraging. He makes sure that he like shakes their hand, makes them feel excited about, being at this convention. So in some ways, this could be something I would approve on the page, even though I haven't posted anything from him myself. But once again, what we're going to do on the right-hand side, you've got the thumbs up and thumbs down. You've got a comment bubble. Then you've got that share arrow. That's what I'm clicking on. Gives you some options. You could go through the Facebook share item. It's a little bit more cumbersome though than I'd like it to be because you have to select our group and go through 2 or 3 additional steps. So once again, I suggest you hit the bottom part where it says copy link, which is what I'm doing. It says copied. Now we're going to go back to the page. Just like before, we're going to hold our finger down until we see the paste bubble. Click paste. There's the link. It's generating the preview. There is the video. We're going to now delete the link and we're going to put our own title to it. We'll say wholesome Pokemon vendor makes its day. And then this time I will post just to show you what that looks like. In my case, as an admin, it immediately posts with no approval process. And there it is on the page. In your case, it'll say pending approval, and I'm usually pretty quick to take a look at it and give you an approval. Anyway, I hope that helps, and I hope that actually encourages you to participate more on the page and even provide content of your own. This was never meant for me to be a one-man show. And so I invite you to join us, and I appreciate it. Thanks in advance. Appreciate you being a member.